Are assembling the Miss Frankenstein Gnome box, and I'm going to start by putting my two pieces of my box together. This box measures 2 by 2 square, and the height of the box itself is about 2.5 inches tall, but it is made with these two pieces separate, so it's easily enlarged if you want a larger box. So I'm not going to put, darn it, I'm not going to put the bottom on yet because I want to be able to lay it flat to glue my pieces on. Okay, now on the hair is a mirror image of each other, so with your stripes in your hair, you'll notice that one of them has a little curve on it, and that curve matches the curve here on the side. So that will help you determine where to place this piece, and then the other one you'll be able to fit in because you'll see how it goes. I don't think it'll really matter if you don't get this lined up, you know, exactly, but it is designed to do that. So of course, just as I laid it down, I moved it. And then the other one just fits right up in there, just like so. Okay. The only thing you have to be careful of is that if you're doing this in black, your glue could show if you get too much of it on. So there we go. Since that's a little bit tedious, I'm going to get this one done first. Okay, so that's how the hair goes. So the first thing we want to do is put on her dress. You're just going to line this up to the bottom and just center it. The next piece is her face, and that will just line up right up in here, right at the curve of her hat. So she does have some dress showing, some purple box showing right up here at the top. right in here. Okay. And then pick the hat that, well, and I'm going to reposition this. I think it might be better to just put a thin line of glue here. Line that up that way. Okay, let's do it this way because it is hard to see without doing that where to place the face. There we go. And then her nose is going to go right there. And I'm going to use a small piece of foam tape for her nose because she doesn't have a mustache and she doesn't have her braids coming down. She doesn't have her mustache. She wouldn't have a mustache. But she doesn't have her braids because her hair is up because she's the bride of Frankenstein. So I'm going to pop up her nose just a little like that. And I'm going to use the rest of this on her pumpkin. I am missing her face, her flesh piece for the back. You need it for the back so you can see the back of her head. So I'm not going to glue that on just yet because I don't have it. You need this piece here for the back as well if you want to have a design on the back, but it's not even necessary to have a design on the back. I probably threw that piece away. It was probably stuck on my paper. I'm just putting glue there on the edge of her hand because I want it to hang over a little. Before I glue that down, I am going to add some stitches with a black pen. I've got my Sharpie here. There are some stitches in the file, but my machine didn't cut them very well. And they really do need to be thin, so I didn't want to make the stitches in the file any thicker, but just using a black marker really adds a lot to that. So there she is. I should have put these on in between her hat and the box, but it's okay just to glue them onto the back. It would look neater. if they were glued on in between. But this is okay too. And now I'm just going to, I think I'll go ahead and put her dress on, but I can't put her hair on until I have the back of her head to glue into place. Then we just need to close the box up. And there is the Bride of Frankenstein. And earlier we made Frankenstein, so there they are together. Thank you for joining me.